So today, I'm going to be reviewing One Piece episode 604. I know, sorry I'm late. I'm about a day late, but, better to do it than not to do it. So we start off this episode pretty much just doing a recap of what's happened, Smiley is turned to the gas, chasing the Straw Hats into Caesar's lab, or Vegapunk's lab, technically. And Zoro and Kinemon cut the door, opening it, but temporarily leaving a spot open for the gas to get through. The members of G5, however, pick up the broken part of the door, put it into place, and then seal it so that the gas can't get in. They're freaking out on them. They're going to attack the Straw Hats, and then Trafalgar Law steps in and says, Smoker, if you want our plan to work or whatever, basically, don't get in my way and don't get in the Straw Hats' way. So, they tell him to back off. And then it's just a lot of talking and just this little nit part of this chapter. I thought there was going to be a lot more fighting. I thought this was the part where Luffy'd run to there and actually get there or something. But I guess it's later on. One Piece anime is relatively close to the manga right now. This is why you're probably wondering why this arc is taking so long, because in the manga this arc is actually pretty short, but the manga is actually only one arc ahead of the anime. And this is coming to the end of the Punk Hazard arc, and right now they're in the Green Bit / Tresor arc, or whatever it's called. And that's really only so many chapters away. And so instead of going with the Bleach thing and canceling, and instead of going with the Naruto thing and ruining the anime by putting in a bunch of fillers, Oda's doing the smart thing by taking each chapter and making it one chapter, one episode. So that's what it is. One chapter equals one episode, and he's trying to make it all fitting. He's actually adding a few extras at parts, because I'm seeing stuff that I don't remember reading in the chapters. So I guess it is technically filler, but still, it's part of the main storyline, so it's kind of technically still canon. So anyway, but yeah, so they just sort of start to head towards Caesar's lab. What was it? Luffy asked Nico Robin to do something for him. Smoker tells Tashigi that she needs to go with G5 to save the kids and get them out of there to safety, and that he is going to take on Vertigo. The rest of the Straw Hats, Nami realizes what they're going to do, and she tells the other Straw Hats to get to the kids, that they're going to safety. And so they go, and then G5 turns on the Straw Hats now, and they're blocking them, sort of. And so they're all fighting. And then Zoro just realizes that Luffy needs to win this now, because they're just getting to the new world. There's going to be a lot of people tougher than Caesar to beat. So he has this epic speech in a way, and yells at Luffy and everything. Luffy's like, you're right, I won't lose again. Luffy goes to fight, and then some of Caesar's men come out. He does this spinning thing where he jumps off the bridge or whatever he's on, and spins around, and he makes a new move called Gomu Gomu no UFO, or as it's pronounced in the anime because of problems, it was pronounced Gomu Gomu no UFO. So it's a pretty interesting move. It can beat people up pretty bad. And then Law's just slowly walking along behind him, getting ready to mess stuff up. So, but yeah, it was a good episode. I did like it. I feel like the anime is going pretty slow, but like I said, this is the reason why, most likely, it's going so slow. I don't mind it, but at the same time I kind of just want to get to the Tresor arc. Speaking of which, this Tresor arc, I see it being a lot like Water 7, the Water 7 arc. I like the Water 7 arc, and it was relatively long, and that's why I see this arc being. I just really can't wait to see this. I don't know why, but I just really can't wait to see it animated for some reason. Anyway, back to the chapter. Episode. God, I can't talk. So, I'll move on to the basic fact. badassness for this episode, probably about a 5, Zora's speech, and just general other stuff. Attention level, how much attention was I paying? Probably about a 6. How satisfied was I with the episode? I'd have to say about a 5. How interesting was the episode? Probably about a 3.5 or 4. Comedy, how comedic was this episode? Kind of comedic, kind of not. So about a 4 or 5. There was kind of some hits in Sanji and Nami. Fan service, not much at all really, so I'd have to say 0. Animation, how well drawn was this episode? Probably about 6.5. And predictability, not as predictable, but at the same time pretty predictable. So about a 7. Episode rating out of 5 stars, probably about a 2 stars out of 5. No, 2.5, because it wasn't bad. It was okay, really. So, if you want to go watch it, you can, but it's really just sort of a in-between episode. Sort of like, this was the building up moment, this is the happening moment, and this is what's going on in between. So, not really much is gained from this episode. So, if you want to, you can watch it. If you don't want to, you don't have to watch it. But, just choose. But that is all. So, remember, links in the description. Be sure to check out our other videos. And I'm the Shinigami. I'm signing off. Johnny.